Praise your holy name, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Krakadash. Yes, yes, yes. And this is part two. You know, end times, brothers against brothers. You know. You gotta put the work in. Nah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta do the work. Your life depends on it. Yo, there ain't no time to sleep, man. It's time to put this work in, man. You know? Yes. And you know, when you look at Israel, you know, in this Babylon state right now, you know, it's like a big old circus, you know, and Israel is the clowns right now, you know. You see brothers with their skinny jeans on. You see sisters with their long weaves, blonde weaves on, you know. They look like clowns in a circus right now, you know. That's what Israel is looking like right now, you know, in Babylon the Great. But we're going to be restored. Yes, we are. You know, we're gonna get the kingdom, and we're going to make, you know, the Most High going to get it right, going to get us right. But right now, we clowns in a circus. That's what Israel is looking like. Look at the women of Israel. You know, they got blonde wigs on, trying to look like Susie Snowflakes. Yes. And the brothers, you know, they trying to look like Chad. Yes, Chad. You know, they don't look like Bob no more. They used to say Bob and Bill as the white man, but now they're trying to look like Chad. Yes. Chad and Susie Snowflakes. That's what Israel is trying to look like. They trying to look like impressed the people that's oppressing us. You know, ain't that something? But as we move on, brother against brother, you know, Exodus 14:14. The Lord shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace. You know, so, you know, during this walk, you know, the Most High, He gonna fight for us, you know, and hold your peace, brother. We gonna hold your peace, you know. We got the Most High, you know. Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah fighting for us. Deuteronomy 13:6-10. If thy brother, the son of thy mother, or thy son, or thy daughter, or the wife of thy bosom, or thy friend which is in thy own soul, entice thee secretly, saying, let us go and serve other gods, which thou hast not known, thou nor thy fathers, namely of the God of thy people which are round about you, now unto thee are far off from thee, from the one end of the earth even unto the other end of the earth. Thou shalt not consent unto him, nor hearken unto him, neither shall thy eyes pity him, neither shall thou spare, neither shall thou conceal him, but thou shalt surely kill him. Thy hands be first upon him to put to death, and afterwards the hands of thy people, all the people. And thou shalt stone him with stones, that he die, because he has sought to thrust thee away from Yahweh thy power, which brought thee out of the land of Egypt, from the house of bondage. You know, so, you know, if your brother back then try to, you know, entice you secretly to serve anybody else but Yahweh, he would get stoned to death. You know, that was a very seriously offense, you know. The son of thy mother, you know, or thy wife, of thy blossom, or thy friend, which is in thy soul. And to, you know, so if if the son of thy mother, your brother, all thy son, or even your son, or your daughter, or the wife of your bosoms, all thy friend, if any one of them, try to entice you to serve anybody but Yahweh by Yahweh shot, you was gonna get murdered, killed, stoned to death, So that's how deep it is, The Most High wants you serving Him and Him only. And it was an offense for anybody to even try to tell you secretly to serve anybody else. Deuteronomy 28 and 30. Thou shalt bestow a wife, and another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build an house, and thou shalt not dwell there. Thou shalt plant a vineyard, and shalt not gather the grapes thereof. So, you gonna, your wife, another man gonna sleep with your wife, whether you like it or not, You think she your honey bun, your honey bun, bosom pie, you know what I'm saying? Sugar pie, honey plump, no. Another man's gonna sleep with her, and you're not gonna gather, another man shall lie with her. Thou shalt build a house, and thou shalt not dwell there. So the house that you building right now, or you think that's you secure in, you're not gonna dwell in there. But thou shalt plant a wine garden, and thou shalt not gather the grapes. So, you're gonna work and work and work, but you're not gonna reap the benefits, of your work, So, you might be in love with your wife right now, but the Most High, says, another man's gonna sleep with her, even though you think you got it locked down, and you the only one that got the key. yeah. But the prophecy said another man's going to lie with her. 2 Samuel 12 and 11. Thus said the Lord, behold, I will raise up evil against thee out of thy own house, and I will take thy wives before thy eyes, and give them unto thy neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives in the sight of this son. So it happens, what I'm saying? If the Most High say he's going to raise up evil against thee out of thy own house, and I will take thy wives before thy eyes, so during slavery, the slave master, he took our wives, and gave them to thy neighbor, and he shall lie with thy wives, and in the sight of the sun, under the sun, so he gonna raise up evil against thee out of thy own house, and that's going on right now, and I will take thy wives before thy eyes and give them unto thy neighbor, The Most High is, whatever he say goes, so that's what's happening. Job 31 and 10. Then let my wife grind unto another, and let others bow down unto her. So she gonna serve, Then let my wife grind unto another, and let others bow upon her. About that. Ooh, self-explanatory, Psalms 27 and 10. When my father and my mother forsake me, then Yahweh will take me up. So when everybody else forsake you, and your mama, your daddy, the Most High got you, So don't worry about, your family and friends, You got the Most High on your side. You got the best thing going, How can you be down and out, even though sometimes we feel real fucked up, But we got the Most High on our sis side, The King of Terror. And he'll terrorize that ass, believe me that. Psalms 55, 12 through 14. Yeah, for it was not an enemy that reapproached me, then I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me, that did magnify himself against me. Then would I have hid myself from him. But it was thou, a man, my equal, my guide, and my acquaintance. We took sweet counsel together and walked in the house of Yahweh and company. So the brothers that you serving the Most High with, we took sweet counsel together and walked in the house of Yahweh and company. So you was out there, in the grind, grinding, on the on the highways and byways. Y'all took sweet counsel together, preaching the word, playing the flutes, singing, playing the harps, gathering the elect together, But them the ones that for it was not an enemy that reapproached me, and I could have borne it. Neither was it he that hated me that did it magnify himself against me. Then I would have hid myself from him. But it was thou, a man, my equal, my guide, and my acquaintance. Acquaintance. It's a cold thing. Your brother gonna turn against you. 55, Psalms 55, 16 and 17. As for me, I will call upon Yahweh, and the Lord shall save me. Evening and morning and at noon will I pray and cry aloud, and he shall hear my voice. So the Most High gonna hear your voice, when you cry out loud, and he shall hear my voice. But and that's a good thing that he said in 17, evening and morning and at noon will I pray. So that's 3 times a day. The most, you should pray. That's a what you say, bling. That's an antenna. Your antenna's up. He's giving you, when to pray, evening, morning, and noon. You can pray more than that also, but them is 3 good times to pray: evening, morning, and noon. Proverbs 6 and 19. A false witness that speak lies, and he that sows discord among brethren. So, the Most High hates that, a false witness that speak lies, and he that sows discord amongst brethren, And it's going to be discord amongst brethren, Brothers going to hate on each other, because of something somebody else said, Plant the, sowing the seed of discord. Proverbs 19 and 7. All the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? He pursued them with words, yet they are wanting to him. So all the brethren of the poor do hate him. We don't care how much you speak wisdom and knowledge and understanding. If you poor, people gonna hate you. I don't want to hear that old poor. What he got to say to us? You know what I'm saying? All the brethren of the poor do hate him. You know, so all the brethren, you know, oh, that nigga on Skid Row, man, you know, he ain't talking about nothing. He ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that brother live in the hood. You know what I'm saying? He ain't talking about nothing. Man, we got good houses over here, man. We doing real swell over here, man. That dude's in the slums. You know what I'm saying? I hate him. You know what I'm saying? Well, what he got? What he got good to say from us? He comes from Nazareth. You know, what good comes out of Nazareth? You know, all the brethren of the poor do hate him. How much more do his friends go far from him? So even his friends, oh man, well, what you got to offer me? Well, wisdom? I don't want no wisdom, man. You know, bring me a good meal. You know, let's go out and drink. You know, let's hit the bar. You know, oh, you can't do that because you poor, nigga. So all his brethren hate him. You can't do nothing for us, oh poor ass nigga. You know, he pursues them with words, yet they are wanting to him. You know, he try to pursue them with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, but they don't want to hear him. They don't want to hear shit he got to say. Man, take that shit over yonder. You don't want to hear that punk ass poor shit. Oh, poor ass motherfucker, doing bad, doing real thirsty. You know, you know, all his brethren hate him. Proverbs 18 and 19. A brother offended is hard to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like bars of a castle. So when you offend a brother, you know, it's hard to be won. You know, once you offend him, you know, it's hard to win that. You know, then bars of a castle. You know, the bars of a castle is strong. You know, so you're not gonna win that back. You know, you fucked up, partner. You know what I'm saying? You went against the grain. I can never trust you again. Jeremiah 9:4. Take ye heed every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not any brother, for every brother will utter supplication, and every neighbor will walk with slander. Yes. So take heed of this, you know. Even though you don't want it to, even though you think that's my brother, man. That's my brother in the Lord, man. He'll never do me wrong. Take ye heed every one his neighbor, and trust ye not any brother. He didn't say, oh man, I can trust him because, you know, we go way back. Trust ye not any brother, for every brother will utter supplication, and every neighbor will walk with slander. But y'all be working with feelings and emotions sometimes, so y'all don't want to let go. Y'all think that's my partner, that's my brother. We done shared precepts together. Jeremiah 12:6. For even thy brother and the house of thy father, even they have dealt treacherously with thee. You know, for even thy brother in the house of thy father. You know, so the brother, and who's the house of the father? You know, this church that we in, you know, the Most High, it is the house of our Father. You know, the church. You know, when we out there in the highways and byways preaching that word. You know, for even thy brethren and the house of thy father even have dealt treacherously with thee. Yea, they have called a multitude after thee. Believe them not, though they speak fairly words unto thee. So, you know, when they speak fairly unto you, hey, bruh, you know, could you come over here for a minute, man? You know, I got a little something to talk to you about, you know. All right, I'll be over there, bruh. You know, believe them not, though they speak fair words unto thee. You know, When them bad times come and it get rough and tough out here, and your brother talking about, come on, hey man, I need to speak to you. He gonna speak fair words to you, but you believe him not. Be like, oh, all right, bruh. Tell him you coming, but don't come. You know what I'm saying? Go the other way. If he tell you, meet me over here, go the opposite way. Because he might be setting you up. So, because if the Most High say, for even thy brother and the house of thy father, even they have dealt treacherously with thee. So they're going to deal treacherously with you. Micah 7:6. For the son dishonors the father, and the daughter raised up against her mother. The daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies are the men of his own house. So even the people of your own house gonna raise up against you. Even you can put that even in the spiritual scene too. Even the man at the camp, that because we of the same house, we of the tabernacle of David. Enemies are the men of their own house. The tabernacle of David, and also your house down here too. Your family. The enemies are the men of his own house. So, your brother, what I'm saying? Your son. You see it they try to put it out on TV, on Power, that his son went against him. He hated him. You know what I'm saying? Because he was treating his mama wrong, but his mama wasn't nothing but a whore. But his son wanted to kill him, And that's just like some of our sons, they gonna want to kill us, My son, I can testify to my son, he plays like he's cool and he honors me, but I can see the slickness and the bullshit in him. You know what I'm saying? I'm a barber. You know what I'm saying? I cut hair, and he go get his hair cut somewhere else. So what's that telling me? He's saying, fuck you, Pops. You know what I'm saying? He can't even come to my barber shop where I work at and get a haircut. He'd rather go to somebody else and get a haircut. So what he's saying to me, the enemies are the man of his own house. So they gonna show you signs that they don't give a fuck about you. But our love for our family, we be like, oh man, but that's my son. No, that's your enemy right now. If the Most High said it's your enemy, it's your enemy. Even though he came out your nutsacks, even though he supposed to honor you, he your enemy. Power, oh boy, him and his son, that he hated his pops. And just like some of our sons, they hate the fuck out of us for leaving their mama or not being with their mama. So they think their mama's struggling. So they're like, but they don't know their mama a fucking whore. You know what I'm saying? Then slept with all his friends. That's why he ain't with her. But all he see is, oh, you left my mama. Well, your mama's a whore. She done slept with my best friend. She done slept with my neighbor. She done slept with Tyrone. She done slept with the little boo. She done prostituted on the street. And you want me to be with that whore? Matthew 5, 10, and 12. 10 through 12. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall all manners of evil against you falsely for my sake Rejoice and be exceedingly glad, for great is your reward in heaven. For so persecuted they the prophets which were before you. So they done pursued the prophets that was before us also. So they gonna hate us, but we blessed, blessed are they that are persecuted for righteousness' sake, So when them no good dirty motherfuckers turn us in, you know what I'm saying, rejoice, because we doing it for righteousness' sake. Matthew 10:21. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the child shall raise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. So the whole family gonna be raised up against each other, putting each other to death. He not taking a chip. I can turn him in. Oh yeah. Oh, he over Uncle Ray's house. She not with the chip. Oh, she over Auntie Valerie's house. Matthew 10:36. And a man's foes shall be they of his own household. People of your own household, a man, gonna have to fight the foes of his own household, the people that he love, gonna be his foes. And that's a hard thing to do, the people that came out your nutsacks, that you done took care of. And now they your foes, they turning against you. They don't give a fuck about you. Matthew 19:26. But Yahushua beheld them and said unto them, with man this is impossible, but with Yahweh all things are possible. So, even though everybody gonna be against you, with Yahushua, you got the victory. You gonna win to the end. Endure, brother. Matthew 26:48-50. Now he that betrayed him gave them a sign, saying, whosoever I shall kiss, that same is he. Hold him fast. And so he firmly, so the one that I kiss, so they gonna turn me in. The one that I talk to, the one that I hug, that's the one, get in. And forthwith he came to Yahushua and said, Hail, Master, and kissed him. And Yahushua said unto him, Friend, called him a friend. Wherefore art thou come? Then they came and laid hands on Yahushua and took him. Same thing with your brethren. You gonna be like, what's up? You gonna greet them with the, Barak Adai Yahweh. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shaka Krakadash. Shalom, brother. The same one you say that to, that's the one. Take them and, haul them all, put them in a paddy wagon. He one of them Hebrew Israelites. Matthew 6:4. But Yahushua said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and in his own house. So, even your brethren, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, so they're not gonna honor you, amongst his own kin and his own house, so amongst even the brothers that you out there on the highways and byways, they not gonna honor that you a prophet, you know what I'm saying? because they want to be you. They want to be more than you. So but you go out of the country. If you go to like when you see other brothers greet other brothers from other camps, when they like, oh he come from the Dallas camp, they honor him. Oh, that's our brother from the Dallas camp. Okay, if he come from Chicago, oh, that's my brother from the Chicago camp. All the other brothers honor him, they love him. But the ones they see every Saturday, they don't honor him. Oh, this motherfucker again. You know what I'm saying? So you're not gonna be honored in your own country. Your brothers ain't gonna honor you, but if you go out of the ones, okay, we went to the camp in Hawaii. All the other brothers honor you. Oh man, we love you, man. We see your videos, you know what I'm saying? They're beautiful and everything, and all that. If you go to the Houston camp, oh, what's up, brother? H-Town, go to the H-Town camps. The brothers honoring the brothers from Los Angeles. Oh, this brother from Cali. He from Cali. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Cali? You know what I'm saying? But your own brothers, you know what I'm saying, that you grind day and night with, shoot precepts with, they ain't gonna honor you. You know what I'm saying? You just a regular nigga to them. Yeah, we go out there, man. I'll see you later. But Yahweh Shah said unto them, a prophet is not without honor, but in his own country, and among his own kin, and his own house. And are we of the house of the tabernacle of David? So your own brethren ain't gonna honor you. Even though they eat with you, even though they go to the Passover with you, they ain't gonna honor you. Mark 13:12. Now the brother shall betray the brother to death, and the father the son, and the children shall rise up against their parents, and shall cause them to be put to death. Will cause them to be put to death, man. Death among each other. Luke 14:26. If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sister, ye and his own life also cannot be my disciple. So you gotta let go, despise your own family, you know what I'm saying? To be a disciple of the Most High, you gotta like shit. Y'all on that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I'm with what the Most High got to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the work. I'm putting in the work, bruh. Sister, wife, daughter, son. You see what I gotta do. Luke 22:56